Hey everyone, and welcome back to Venba. I'm Pen, and I will be your host on this adventure. So let's get into it. Oh, they went to India. Or at least I'm assuming so. Is she gonna teach him how to cook? Did you notice his glasses? His glasses were broken like his dad's. Okay, oh. Yeah, I told you I'm terrible at this. What happened? It's easy, Kevin, listen. It's all about temperature control with dosa. First, pour water on the stone to reduce the heat. Next, set the fire to the low setting and pour the batter. Since the stone isn't hot, you can spread the batter easily. Add oil around the edges and turn up the heat. This will fry the batter and make it easy to flip once the edges are brown. Then it's done. Easy, right? Yeah, for you, another disaster coming up. Okay, water. Then turn it down. Okay, now pour it. Okay. Okay. And then oil around the edges. And then turn the heat up. And then wait. Okay, does that mean I can flip it now? Flip it. Yeah. Okay. And done. Oh my god. I did it. Good job. Ready to try something harder? Ooh, here we go. We're gonna learn how to cook something harder. Ready to try Uthapam? Now? The dosa will be a bit thicker this time. So we can lay all the vegetables. Ooh, this is like the pizza one, right? With all the toppings? Yes. Not really, though. Okay. Turn the temperature down. And this one's thicker. But we can still spread it. I think my mouse just keeps exiting the game window. Ooh. Now the toppings. Stop it. Do I have to add all of them? Actually, you can just add whatever you like. Everyone's uthapam is different. Just make sure to add the ghee first. Okay, the ghee is this stuff, right? Okay. Onions, carrots, green chilies, all these powder. I don't like anything but the onion, chilies, so we're just gonna go with that. Okay. So I guess crank up the heat. Can I flip it? Bonkers. And wait. And then serve. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Oh, look at that. Oh, I wonder how that would be with like mushroom. Like different mushrooms instead. Because I'm not really those kind of vegetables. Spinach, kale, mushrooms. They're more of the veggies I eat. And things like broccoli, cauliflower. I could probably cut that up. Or grate it. Ooh, grated broccoli instead of carrots. Don't mind me. I'm just planning meals. I think I'm getting the hang of this. See, I told you it's easy. This was his dad's favorite meal. I haven't made this in a while. This was Appa's favorite. Curry dosa is dosa filled with mincemeat. Ooh, yum! Yes, exactly. We're doing it with mutton here, but you can do it with chicken, beef, or whatever you like. Okay. Crank that heat down. I think I'm gonna have to make this. I feel like Cassie makes so many yummy things that she'd probably appreciate if I just pulled out some Indian cuisine out of nowhere. Good job, Kevin. Now we can start adding the curry toppings. Like upatham, uthapam. There we go. You want to add the ghee first. Then add the beaten eggs as a coating, followed by the actual curry, and finish with coriander. Okay. So ghee, the beaten egg. Okay. The mince. Ooh, and then coriander. And it cranked the heat up. I'm getting into this one. This one actually seems like it'd be fun to make. It's like savory pancakes, but it looks like it has a lot of air holes in it, which would make it a different experience than pancakes. But hell yes. Sounds good to me. Another one down. This is fun. Yes, it really is. Finally appreciating your culture. I'm so proud of you, Kevin. You're doing great, Kevin. You can start your own dosa restaurant when you go back. I know, right? I could probably run the best one. If there were restaurants that could serve dosa like this back there, you wouldn't have missed home so much and left, huh? I came here for more than just dosas, Kevin. Oh, yeah, of course. I was just joking. Oh. Okay, well, you start eating these. I'll make the rest and then join you. Oh, no, I'll do it. Otherwise, they'll get cold before you can eat them. Well, they won't get cold for you then. Let me do it one time at least. Sure, Kevin. Oh, look at that. Amma, I have something to show you. This is Emma's recipe book. Have you been using it? Wait, I didn't fix some of these. You fixed those too? And you wrote in Tamil? This is great, Kevin. Is this all research for that show you're writing? No, Emma. Actually, I quit that job. Oh, why? I couldn't write what they wanted. I can't write about doses, saris, and musicals. Our lives are more messy than that. And sometimes it's messy. Sometimes it has people like me who acted like being Tamil was inconvenient for me my whole life. But now I'm acting Tamil when it's convenient for me. When there's a job on the line, I couldn't deal with it. You're being unfair to yourself. It's true, Amma. I'm just a tourist. And I wasn't there for you after Appa. And every time I wanted to apologize, I just felt too guilty to even face you. You've always said you stayed in Canada for me. I know how much it must have hurt you to come back here. How much I must have hurt you. And Appa. It was so sudden. I always thought there would be time to tell him how much he inspires me. Even the stories he made up when I was a child and read them to me until I finally slept. I already can't hold a candle to that. If I'm writing today, it's because of him. I'm still trying to catch up to him. Aww. Oh, how sweet. That's not why I came here, Kevin. You didn't? I came here because that's what's best for me, and even though it hurt me, it's what's best for you. What do you mean? I loved living here. The people, my parents, my job, everything. Leaving India was necessary but really hard. I felt bad for leaving. And I missed it so much that I wanted to raise you like we never left here. It must have been suffocating for you. And after Pavilion... Well, coming back here and teaching all these kids has been great. If I stayed there, I don't think I could have given you the space you needed. Thanks, Emma. How long are you staying for? I don't know, Emma. Aw. But this is nice. What about you? Do you think you'll ever come back to Canada? I don't know, Canna. But this is really nice. Aw. They're finally, like, all sorted. That's so good. It's nice when family who actually deserve to be together get to be together. And that's the end! Yay! That was, like, a good ending. Like, I was worried we were going to have to see Venba die as well. And I didn't want to have to live through that, because that would have been so sad. But we got to see a good ending. Yay! Alright, yes, I love this game. I really, really love getting to play games that are from different cultures, because you get to experience so much. My culture... I live in Australia, so there's like 2 different cultures here. The main ones, I'm not talking about all the international culture we have as well, but it's like the Aboriginal culture and then the white culture. And I really love learning about the Aboriginal culture because it's the real culture of Australia, in my opinion. The white culture, like, it's interesting. And the people who came here, a lot of them didn't choose to come here. But the people who already lived here didn't really get a choice in that either. So I'm very much of the mindset that, like, what happened. But if I'm an Australian, I want to learn the real history of Australia. Even as a white person, with everything that the people who came here before me, even though I don't have a lineage in Australia. My grandparents moved here, worked here, and my grandfather's still alive. So, like, I don't have a lineage so much in Australia. But the people who made Australia a place that my grandfather could come and work, they did a lot of bad things. And I feel like it is my responsibility as an Australian to educate people on, like, the real history of Australia and, like, the bad things that happened and why they're bad and all of the history that came before us and why that's still important to remember. So, yeah, I really appreciate learning about other cultures. Let's make this, out of all the videos, I have a lot of interesting people who watch my channel. I think, like, the second most watched country for my channel is the Philippines. And, like, I don't know a lot about them. So anyone from any country, I know a lot of American culture, and, like, please don't tell me the shitty stuff. Like, I hear enough about that, and I hate the shitty stuff. And I'm talking about, like, white, conservative, like, awful slave runner culture. If you have, like, older culture than that from America, sure, tell me. And I mean the Americas, all of them. But if you're from any of the other countries, like, tell me something interesting about your country that maybe not so many people know, because it's something that I can then teach my daughter, I can teach my siblings and my mother, and it means that we can then learn more and more and more. And then my daughter goes and tells her friends, and then they tell their friends, and we can educate kids that maybe would not have gotten to learn that kind of stuff on their own. So, yes. Something interesting about your country or your culture that maybe not so many people know. Do you think that it would be interesting for people to know? Like, this thing that happened, or this thing you do, or this thing you say, or something, you know, I want to be able to teach my daughter and everybody I can about as much culture as I can, and about as much experience and history as I can, because everybody has their own opinions on, like, what the meaning of life is and stuff like that. I'm not a very religious person. I don't believe in worshipping any deities to the level that like Christians do, but I feel like if there is a purpose to humanity, it is to learn, grow, and experience, and then share those experiences with each new generation, so we can become better and better as a society and as a people, and stop having so many awful people. You know, maybe we can educate enough that we can stop having to live in such an awful capitalist, this like money hungry society that we live in right now. Just through education, I feel like we can battle a lot of that and fix a lot of things. So I did ramble a lot. I apologize. And for anyone who stuck around for this whole ramble, thank you. Definitely, please tell me about your culture, and just know, like, if it's child friendly for an 8-year-old, I will tell my daughter. If it's not, I will tell my siblings, because they're all pretty much adults, if not already adults. So yeah, we're gonna learn some interesting things together, and everybody else, have a look in the comments. Maybe you'll learn something new. Yeah. I think that's about it. I'll probably, if I remember, if I don't remember, please remind me, and I will add my own bit of history from culture I've learned about Australia, and it'll be like proper, like, first people, original culture of Australia, and some interesting stuff about that. Like, maybe I'll teach you some stuff about Uluru. That could be fun. Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna go. So, if you're still here, please subscribe and join the embarrassments, which is what I call my community. And also, I hope you're having a great day, wherever you're at in your day. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!